Hello, my name is Andrew Collins and I'm a Telly addict. At last, something imported from America that not all law-abiding citizens have access to, so that I can go on about it until those people want me to shut up. Oh, and it fancies itself so much it has a languid credit sequence that lasts almost a minute and a half. Let's skip to the end of the credits. And the wind will be my hand. Yes, this is True Detective from HBO, which, if you have Sky Atlantic, has been trailed for about a year, or at least it feels that way. If you've heard anything about it at all, it'll be that, and I quote, "it's like a film." It is, but the best American TV drama has been like a film for about 15 years. These days, it even has Oscar-nominated film stars in it, like Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, who herein star as two Louisiana cops investing in a cult-style murder.
People out here, it's like they don't even know the outside world exists. Might as well be living on the fucking moon.
Okay, so it looks incredible and sounds moody. McConaughey and Harrelson are quite a catch, and the director, Cary Fukunaga, who did Jane Eyre and everything, directs the whole first season, and not just the first ep. But what really separates this investigation into the grisly murder of a young woman from all the others? I mean, even this ritualistic murder scene reminded me of the TV series Hannibal.
My sister was impaled on a severed stag head.
Alright, I'll tell you what makes True Detective different and why it's gone straight to #1 in my charts. Its writer, Nick Pizzolatto, who's new to TV, has structured it ingeniously for the long form. It opens in the present with McConaughey and Harrelson being interviewed by police about the investigation which took place 17 years ago.
What I think? Well, you don't pick your parents and you don't pick your partner.
Could you
All right, yeah,
hold off on
can't do that here no more.
Huh? Oh, you assholes. You want to hear this or not?
This simple framing device guarantees that the writer knows where our story is going over the first 8 episodes. We don't. And you know what? That is like a film. Also, the dialogue between these mismatched cops, Woody's family man, McConaughey's space cadet, is out of this world.
This place is like somebody's memory of a town, and the memory's fading. It's like there was never anything here but jungle.
Stop saying shit like that. It's unprofessional.
Oh, is that what I'm going for here?
Just want you to stop saying odd shit, like you smell a psychosphere or you're in someone's faded memory of a town. Just stop.
Or just carry on. It's already the best drama on television, assuming you don't want strong parts for women. Now, do some theme tunes get you excited before a programme even starts? Those 3 notes used to do it for me. So did that particular glissando. But I suspect I'm not the only one whose life is made immeasurably better every time I hear this jaunty melody. Especially when it goes up a gear. Now! The 3rd season of Parks and Recreation has belatedly arrived on BBC 4, although the whole thing is so old now it's virtually a costume drama. NBC are currently reaching the climax of the 6th season in the States. Still, on this evidence, it was the best comedy on television in 2011.
Leslie Knope and Perkins. How are my 2 favorite people in this entire town?
Not good, Chris. There was a whole line of people in my office complaining that all their programs have been slashed.
Yeah, I know, it's terrible. Is there anything we can do about that? No. Damn! Sorry, Leslie.
Sparky Rob Lowe and mumblecore Adam Scott have joined the cast full-time to inject twice the love interest into what can be read as a governmental department-based soap. So warm and real are its obviously silly and exaggerated characters.
You got all of that from a picture?
Nate told me yesterday, Andy, I want to help you win her over.
Who knew the old mockumentary approach from The Office had such powerful legs? Chris Pratt's lovable oaf, Andy, gives the choicest glances to camera, while Nick Offerman's mighty Ron Swanson is the most comfortable addressing the invisible interviewer.
I've been developing the Swanson Pyramid of Greatness for years. It's a perfectly calibrated recipe for maximum personal achievement. Categories include capitalism, God's way of determining who is smart and who is poor. Crying, acceptable at funerals and the Grand Canyon. Rage, poise, property rights, fish, for sport only, not for meat. Fish meat is practically a vegetable.
There's nothing more to add. It's joyous, it's human, its scenes are the shortest in sitcom history, few of them last as long as True Detective's credit sequence, and please BBC4, don't leave a gap between seasons this time. You don't have to.
What? I have a post-it for you. This is a great job.
I didn't need an extra reason to watch Line of Duty on BBC Two, but I got one anyway when Tony Pitts turned up.
Could I have a word with you, please? Here, if you want to go down that road.
With plenty of police experience behind him in Red Riding, Peaky Blinders and Heartbeat, he quickly stamped his steely Sheffield authority.
As a matter of policy, anti-corruption cannot discuss the details of any ongoing investigation, as you well know.
Yeah, well, you have it your way, eh?
Talking of Yorkshiremen making an entrance, you had to hand it to Arctic Monkeys' Alex Turner at the Brits on ITV for giving the only truly eloquent speech of the night, a hymn to the largely absent rock and roll.
I think the cyclical nature of the universe in which it exists demands it adheres to some of its rules. But it's always waiting there just around the corner, ready to make its way back through the sludge.
I remember him when he could barely string a sentence together when he wasn't singing. Hasn't he grown? We move from the sound of today to the sounds of the 90s for the return to E4 of period tragicomedy drama My Mad Fat Diary.
I've got loads to tell you. The summer seems to be going on forever. Like the heat of the sun is warping time itself. So, I'm still here.
Sympathetically adapted by Tom Bidwell from Earl Ray's own diary-based memoir of having mental health and weight issues in late 80s Lincolnshire, it's been relocated to late Britpop so as not to alienate E4 viewers, although the post-pubescent issues are universal.
Right. Maybe you're right about what he wrote, but you meant it as a friend. I don't want him as a friend. I want him to go down on me for so long that he has to evolve gills.
Did I mention that it's frank? It's frank, but deftly and comedically handled at every turn by Sharon Rooney as Ray.
And that brings me back to the present day, where you will find Finn with his index and middle finger upon my lady area.
I forewent the first series as I didn't think it was aimed at me, and it's not, but the sheer elan of the delivery and the therapeutic value if you've been affected by any of the issues in this programme are hard to ignore.
Ray.
Davies.
Ray.
Me.
Boys.
Gents.
Food.
Eat.
Ticks.
Friend.
Skin.
Itchy.
Dog.
Bite.
Boys.
Fat.
Food.
Fat.
Ray.
Fat. I do like myself.
I thought we'd lost Ian Hart to LA in the likes of Luck, Bates Motel and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so it's cheering to see him back as Ray's therapist. Now here's another actor who went to LA but never came back, Emily Mortimer, in a new semi-improvised comedy on Sky Living called Doll and M.
Doll! Doll! You're driving right past me, what are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing!
Recalculating route.
Shut up! What? No, it's the GPS! I knew I shouldn't be driving round here! Calm down, Doll.
Doll is actor Dolly Wells, Mortimer's lifelong pal in real life, and in this fictionalised version of their friendship, her hapless PA. It's self-indulgent to the point of onanism, but I was impressed on a very visceral level by how little happens.
Tell them to make it really frothy.
Really frothy latte.
Frothy latte. Just ask for loads of frothy milk.
Good, okay. Latte, frothy latte.
Yeah, that's it.
And then...
and 3 shots.
Okay, latte, frothy latte, 3 shots. Okay, what else?
In a medium-sized cup.
It's downbeat and sad, like the LA set Hello Ladies, but without the jokes or the scenes. And I'm drawn to tuning in again just to see if anything happens.
Look at us. This is really working out. Come on, I feel really good about this.
Yeah, I feel really good about this.
Staying in LA, and with a single camera, a quick recommendation for Southland on More 4, whose 5th and final season is here to make you wonder why it hasn't been more widely heralded. For the uninitiated, it always starts like this.
We hold cops to a higher standard because we give them a gun and a badge. Only trouble with that is, they're recruited from the human race.
And then, after the Raymond Chandler fortune cookie, it goes like this. Then, during those 17 hours, we get a bit of police camera action.
Hey! Hey! Holy shit!
A bit of domestic.
Hey, you're leaking.
And a lot of junk food.
Let's go.
I'm almost full. Your moment of zen comes from Panorama's Britain Underwater, in which Sue Burrows, the tireless volunteer flood warden who shamed the government, receives some touching fan mail.
You got a letter. Sue Burrows, the wonderful lady of Racebury, that's all it needs to get to you. It's fan mail. It's money.
Dear Sue, sitting watching the television, I can only marvel at how wonderful you've been in all you've done for Racebury. You must have been so tired and still you kept going. Being an old pensioner, I can't help so really appreciate what you've done. Oh my God.